everybody. Welcome back. Thanks so much for joining me. We're here yet again with another spooky season movie. And today we watched legendary director William Friedkin's Bug.
When you drop those off, come to the jukebox. I want to introduce you to somebody.
You're very beautiful.
I like hearing you talk. If you want, you could stay here tonight.
That'd be nice.
Bug is about Ashley Judd, our main character, and her desperate attempt to reclaim her life after a tumultuous time. She meets a rather interesting character in Michael Shannon, and together they take us on a paranoid, horrifying, down the rabbit hole of conspiratorial insanity, the likes of which I have never seen.
Jerry, you can't stay here.
You throwing me out?
Get out of here!
The place is crawling with these things.
I'll just start off by saying, wow. You know, when you hear William Friedkin is attached to a movie, you get a little excited because you know what he's capable of. And the weird thing about this movie is I have not heard much about it. I've never heard a lot about this movie. And to me, after seeing it, that makes no sense. This is a small masterpiece.
No bugs on your skin.
You have to dig it out.
I'll dig it out and show you.
There's many things to talk about with this movie, including how it has aged, which we'll get to. But for now, I just want to talk about Friedkin and his choices in this movie, which are always appreciated, even when they kind of take you by surprise. There would be a strange edit or an interesting angle that you didn't expect. He is still firing on all creative cylinders. He goes for it. This is a one location type film. You have our main character's rundown, gross motel room, essentially. Friedkin films this in such a lived-in, sweaty way. It almost feels like you haven't showered, you know, or it's just too hot. And then there's another bold choice towards the end of the film with these brighter colors, more neon-y. Colors like that should provoke a different emotion. Somehow these cool tones at the end of this movie only push the fear, paranoia, and uncomfortability even more because they're all attached to these characters' mental state.
You need to come back.
From the factory. Sound card's good. What do you run on?
You need your...
You're constantly made to feel unease by his choices. And that is always an intriguing aspect of horror filmmaking. Now, this movie's real strengths are twofold. You have the script and you have the acting. And let's get into the script real quick, because halfway through this movie, I said to myself, this feels like a play. This feels like a tight, well-crafted play where these characters can just kind of literally and figuratively go crazy on each other. Now, when those credits start rolling and you see who wrote it, well, it's adapted from a play by this writer.
So once the audience travels into that world of Bug, my experience of this play is, oh, they're in it. They're really in it.
To say it was ahead of its time is an understatement. I think somehow this movie should be re-seen and restudied now. Almost 15 years later, it is more relevant in its storytelling than ever before.
I was in a cafe when I heard over the radio the story of the bombing in Oklahoma City. And I started doing some investigation into conspiracy theory. And from its earliest days, the internet was a breeding ground for conspiracy theory. And I spent a lot of dark nights traveling down those rabbit holes on the internet about conspiracy theory.
This is one of those scripts that is as much a personal, horrifying character study as it is a complete indictment of culture, how we see the world. The script is a powerhouse, and it lays the foundation for the best part about this movie to completely take the cake. The acting. This ensemble is small, but it is effective. Our two leads, Ashley Judd, Michael Shannon, give nothing but tour de force, slow burn performances.
Very beautiful.
What is going on over there?
Huh? I said you're very
It sounds
beautiful.
like the end of the world.
To perfection in this. I mean, I've never seen Ashley Judd put in this amount of work, and I cannot believe how overlooked she was.
The bug, the super mother bug. I am the super mother bug!
And that's without mentioning Michael Shannon. He was but a young boy in this, not famous yet at all. But I cannot believe how incredible he is in this.
LSD to enlisted men at Edgewood Arsenal or sitting around watching the poor fuckers in Tuskegee die from syphilis. Why don't you fucking wake up?
Where is this egg sack? What are you doing? Oh my God, Peter!
This is a performance with so many layers, and it requires so much commitment from the actors that it is overwhelming to witness.
Okay?
Okay. I don't really understand. You have to explain to me what is going on, Peter.
And Friedkin has always been quasi-controversial in his treatment of actors.
Burstyn was unexpectedly dragged back so hard that she permanently injured her spine, with this version of the scene finding itself in the finished product.
But he brings out the absolute best in these actors, and this movie is worth it just to watch these two powerhouses. They take you all the way from one end to the next on the emotional landscape. It's incredible artistry from this cast. And that's not even mentioning Harry Connick Jr.
Didn't we just meet in here a little while ago?
Yes, the crooner.
You're too familiar.
Yes, that guy. The romantic comedy guy.
Hey,
Hey.
honor me.
What?
I want to dance with you.
Harry Connick Jr. plays the villain in this movie, and he is incredible. I have no idea why more people have not hired this man to act.
Did you do something wrong?
Goss, don't do this.
I ain't doing nothing.
I just don't want to go back over all
I ain't
that
going
old
back over nothing. I'm starting to get the feeling that maybe you ain't too happy to see me, girl.
He is intense in this movie, and again, it's just watching two or three actors go at each other. It's like sitting on a barrel of dynamite scene work, where you know things are about to pop off.
You know who you remind me of? Do you know who you remind me of?
Who do I remind you of?
It's such a clinic in acting. By the end of this film, you are broken. Because, yes, the movie is about paranoia, delusions, mental illness, being dragged into someone else's paranoia, being witness to self-harm and delusion and not knowing what's real and what's not. Yeah, the movie is about that. But what I really believe this movie is about a cycle of abusive relationships and how people cannot wake up and get out of their own head and make better choices for their own survival. It is a tragic story of loss and never being able to see the silver lining, never being able to see the light at the end of the tunnel. Both of these characters find each other in pain, anguish, distrust, and fear.
And they had every kind of doctor you could imagine just just probing and jabbing at me and asking me all these weird questions. Feeding me more pills. Those fucking doctors were experimenting on me. I went AWOL.
And the movie is so good, you feel like, oh my God, they're gonna get out of this together. Maybe they'll make each other better. No, because that's a rom-com. And this here's a horror movie.
This spring, from the Academy Award-winning director of The Exorcist,
Open the door!
comes the movie the Chicago Tribune calls one of the most disturbing horror movies imaginable.
We have to kill her.
It's a mini masterpiece that must be talked about more and seen more, especially now, especially with the misinformation and the QAnon and the leaving family members behind because of Facebook misinformation. This is a satellite right to their brains. So it's only grown in its importance. And every artistic and technical aspect of it backs that up. You cannot go wrong with this movie. It is a hell of an experience. And it will prove that the Academy and other award season shows need to stop ignoring horror. You need to stop ignoring genre, because this is a career-defining performance from Ashley Judd, and no wonder Michael Shannon became a household name. Because it is incredible. And then there's Harry Connick. Fuck, it's good.
And you forgot me that quick.
I was left stunned by the end of this and uncomfortable. And the last act of this movie is some of the best horror character work I've seen since Hereditary. So, wow. Yes, I recommend it. Go check it out, see it. Give it a chance.
They want you to know they're there.
Bug.
It's another Friedkin masterpiece. And the fact that it's not celebrated more is a travesty, so check it out. Thank you guys, that's our episode. A rousing success with Bug. Thanks so much. Have a good one.